Hello guys, welcome everybody. Today we'll be talking about the new British Tier 10 medium tank that coming out in the patch 1.22. This tank will cover everything about it, and we'll cover what type of playstyle and what type of performance this tank and what you expect from it, and is it worth it or not. So let's start about the stats of this tank and the numbers. From looking at it, has an alpha damage of 430, 260 pen on standard ammo, and the Briam round, which is the APC round, has 318. The HE has 55 pen with 515 damage. Looking decent, I'm gonna put Rammer, Turbo, and Vents. I'm gonna put the bonds, but for sure it's gonna increase, decrease the reload time and make DPM better and improve, everything else with it too. However, I'm gonna use film modification. I'm gonna use the left side one to get some dispersion on the damage gun, but I don't think so. This is very necessary, pretty optional, but it's a medium tank, so I'm gonna just go with that. We're gonna use the improved aiming circle size, or let's call it the improved sight. I'm gonna use here the reload time. The reason why I'm taking this instead of circle size, because I need this tank DPM get better, or reload time. We have here, I'm gonna use the concealment. Doesn't looks bad really on this tank, especially, I mean, is a medium tank, is I just go with the speed, because tough reverse speed is kind of needed, and you might find out soon why, because it's not like something, let's say EBR mobility. This thing is like driving is very interesting. It's very new thing also to me. The engine power, I'm gonna go with that too, and I'm gonna take this. If you're running standard equipment, I think you should go like, I don't know about the scouting one, but I definitely proper survivability, because this tank could carry hardening at some specific maps. So what's the most equipment but popular in this tank will be used, for me at least, since the gun is really good, has really good aiming times, has really good dispersion, 0.28, 3k DPM as we mentioned. The armor, not too much about it, because it's a medium tank. I mean, the turret is the only chance probably you get lucky bounce. I did bounce a heat round off Yak Panzer at some point with this turret somehow. But yeah, 150 turret armor, and the rest is just like, let's say, paper. You don't expect armor from this tank in overall. The top speed is 71 with a turbo, and the reverse speed goes 38. And remember, I have film modification. And we're using the bond equipment. The view range is very good, not too bad. 451, just like, any other vehicles, kinda medium tanks. So one thing I would like to say about this tank is what attract me a little bit more than anything else is the gun. The gun, it just is really good. I mean, you give me a good gun, I don't care about the rest, pretty much. Now, before we hop in the game or try to test it out, I would like to let you know again, the equipment, Rammer, Turbo, Vents is most popular in most cases, probably because of reload time. Need to make it better. And if you're running on city maps, there's a chance you can avoid this Vents and put, Turbo. You can avoid the Turbo and put, but I don't think so. I will do it myself. Reason why, because, the movement of this tank is interesting. Without turbo, it might, get something, you will see something else. However, I'm gonna use hardening instead of vents, and I will go turbo rammer with the hardening. If I get city map, if I don't get city map, I will just gonna run this loadout. Once again, that's what I'm gonna be running on this, and that's what I recommend people to use. Probably this is the most good loadout, but again, you can make whatever loadout you like, the way you play style is. I go for more DPM is possible. let's hop in and have a nice look about this tank in the battlefield. In this battle we have Redshire map, and from looking what we got on this tank, from numbers, armor, everything, the tank plays like similar to a Leopard 1. Instead of being a Leopard 1, you just being a Concept 5. But again, that's how the tank style will be, is playing it as a sniper tank. Oh, let's call it the new British sniper. It's like there's like you get killed sometimes even if you... I don't know what this guy doing, honestly. No idea. It's okay, he's testing the CS. This gun is great. Lovely. Lovely, baby. Look at this, holy F. Since when the British guns get the German accuracy like that? Oh, I'm not lit yet. You know what's good about this tank? It's tall. It's tall, sometimes you can shoot other things, you know? Mate! The Alpha! Oh my lord. Like tracks, but on wheels. Pretty much. What's the S-Con doing here? Let me keep him spotted. Oh, easy bonds. Let's go. Mate, the Alpha is lovely, okay guys? Let's be honest. It's not enough for this type of reload time for it. I wish if the DPM was better loaded. Oh, really? I'm fast, boy. I'm fast. Yeah, somebody kill the A5 for me, please. This is great. The alpha damage is 430. Oh man, is this? I think this tank is very similar and close to like a sniping Leopard 1 or so on. That gun is amazing. I like big alpha damage guns, but that gun is amazing. I like. I'm not used to the movement of a tank, but because of the wheels. However, I do like this gun, man. I know there's no armor, let's say. The Leopard's still better. I think I agree the Leopard 1 is still better, but it's not bad to have something like close to a Leopard, right? Games like gameplay and style. I think the Leopard has better reload time and still better DPM in my opinion. However, this gun thought, haha. This gun. That's called the British sniper tank, you know? I think this is the British sniper tank. This is what I call it. I love the alpha. Like 430 is great. But I have to say something. With this type of reload time or DPM, okay? Are you with me? With this type of reload time and DPM, I think it should be 500 or 490 at least. You know? I made a mistake. It was winnable. I made a mistake. I don't know why I allowed this guy to shoot me twice, the CS. It's okay thought, you know? Alright guys, is it worth it? Is it worth the grind for it? I mean, it looks really fun tank to play, at least for me. It's really fun to play, it's very interesting. I like to play new tanks a lot. And the gun is great. My only one thing, as I mentioned earlier, is if the alpha damage was a little bit better for this type of reload time, like 490 alpha or 500. Even if 500 is too much, then 490 would have been great because of the reload time is long for like 430 alpha only. Or the opposite, if the reload time was a little bit better, keep the alpha 430, do it like 1 more second, like degrees, like reload time to from 9 seconds to 8 seconds would be maybe something else, you know. But however, that's my only thing about this tank that I think is needed, maybe some type of better alpha damage to make up for its own long reload time. Not long, but it's still 9 seconds, you know, especially with regular equipment and all that. However, I'll see you again in the next one. Take care, have a good one. Peace and love.